Hi everybody, I am Marilena Tarantino from POLI.design, and today I will be moderating the presentation of the Specializing Master in Sensorial Surface Design. Don't forget to write your questions in the dedicated Q&A box. Let me introduce you the speaker for today's presentation, Cristina Boeri, co-director of the Master. Before leaving the floor to the faculty, I would like to introduce POLI.design new positioning. The claim, Unlock Your Design Energy, means our commitment to recognizing and promote the unique potential and differences of each student. We aim to nurture personal aptitudes and inclinations, offering a supporting environment that empowers students to become professionals ready to assume leadership roles and tackle complex challenges. Each specializing master, of course, unlocks a distinct energy. So I will leave now the floor to the professor to provide more details.
Hi everyone, I'm Cristina Boeri, co-director of the Specializing Master in Sensorial Surface Design, Color, Material and Finish Design for Interiors and Furniture. What makes this master a unique opportunity? To train within the surface and CMF design is the Italian design culture and the relevance of the Italian design culture in this design sector, as well as the dynamism of the city of Milano and the heritage of the Politecnico di Milano that allow to develop an aesthetic sense and critical thinking skill as fundamental prerequisites for acquiring and developing one's skills in this design sector. The Specializing Master in Sensorial Surface Design, Color, Material and Finish Design for Interiors and Furniture focuses on the design of the perceptual and technical aspects of surfaces as privileged places for emotional interactions, research, experimentation, and anticipation of sociocultural and aesthetic trends. Here is the master board. The director of the master is Mario Bisson, who is associate professor at the Department of Design of the Politecnico di Milano. I'm the co-director of the master, and I deal with the perceptual and emotional qualities and identity of design, especially color. The training objective of the master are skills in designing, the perceptual and technical aspect of surfaces, skill in design and manage, the perceptual, sensorial and emotional implication of furniture and interior design products, specialist skills in CMF design, ability to analyze trend, and respond to the new need of production sectors and markets. The didactic plan is based on a mix of different types of activities, lectures, short practical activities, workshop and insights with companies and experts. And at the end of the educational path, an internship experience in companies, design studios or research center dedicated to CMF design, surface design, or color and material research and application. The master is divided into the following training modules and sub-modules. The basic modules that deals with the topics of design culture, color design, material design and CMF design. The trend research and forecasting module that is about perception and sociology, mood board design, trend research and strategy, and color trend. And then we have the module dedicated to user experience and strategic design. Surface design modules, sensorial and emotional design, furniture design, the project works module that is about 3 different project work dedicated to the topics of surfaces, furniture and interiors. And finally, the empowerment module. the master starts in October. The first part of the master is dedicated to the theoretical foundations, mainly through lectures and practical activities, while instead the second part of the master is dedicated to the design practice through mainly workshop and project work. As I was telling, after the educational path, we have an internship or professionalizing training, which lasts 400 hours. And finally, the final exam that is in a date or more than one date that is going to be established between January and August 2026. I will let you see a little bit about the activities during the master course in the first and the second edition that are related to the module and sub-module that I briefly described to you. This is about the sub-module material design and is a practical activity. Here I show you an inside of the mood board design module that is about creating and photographing material mood board. This is again is about the mood board design sub-module, and it is about establishing and providing a narrative on the digital trend. Here is an insights with company during the master course. And here is an example of the results achieved during the project work dedicated to surfaces that is in collaboration with Asso Pannelli, Federlegno Arredo. The professional figures trained by the master can work in the CMF design, color design, material design, and surface design in companies' teams or in center, consultancy and research center dedicated to these topics. The reason for choosing this master is an innovative educational path creating to answer to the demand for a professional able to approach and to work on the perceptual, sensorial and emotional aspects of design. The training program that is based on a mix of theoretical lectures or fundamentals, practical activities inside with companies and experts, workshop and project work. The relevance of the Italian design culture for these sectors, these design sectors, and finally the collaboration with Asso Pannelli and Federlegno Arredo and companies in the sector, which guarantee a virtuous exchange between training and profession. The master is in collaboration with Federlegno Arredo and Asso Pannelli, which is the National Association of producer of panels and semi-finished wood products, and with some companies and brands worldwide established and recognized for their work in surface design.
So thank you to our speaker for the presentation. To take part in the selection by scanning the QR code, you can access the Specializing Masters webpage. Click on the Apply button, create your account, and upload all the required documents. Once your account is created, you can save and complete the application later. Please remember that applications are processed in chronological order until all the seats are filled. These are indeed the final deadlines, so please don't wait until the last minute to apply. You can also have the opportunity to take an interview on Monday, 23rd of June from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Friday, 28th of June from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. By visiting the Specializing Master page, you also have the chance to discover our promotional policy, our commitment to support your study path at POLI.design and your future. Now let's move on to the Q&A session. I will read out the questions received in the Q&A box. How is the job outcome your students do work after this master?
In the previous edition, so it's about the experience of the previous edition.
I think related on what are the outcome, which kind of jobs students can do after the master.
I think primary we talk about CMF design, so it's about providing design and consultancy for many companies who needs to develop and to keep update in their products the aspect related to color selection, to material selection and finish selection. So CMF design is a well-established profession, and we see that there is an increase in demand for professional in this sector. Then we talk about surface design that is more related to company. So while CMF design is more related to probably to design studios and consultancy for companies, actually also companies provide teams dedicated to this aspect, and so they can be color or material research and application team, they can be trend research team, they can be different in the type of title and in the organization, let's say, of the team, but the subject are covering exactly the sensorial, the emotional aspect, the relevance of trend in order to create innovative path and products, the relevance of CMF, and I hope I answer.
Yes, thank you. Another one, can you apply all the learning in textile too?
We have had a student in the first edition that was from the textile background. What we usually say to our candidate is that we are a multicultural class, but also a multidisciplinary class, because CMF design and surface design require new competence, new skills, but the background can be a value to add to the class, because actually after the master you can specialize more in finding job opportunity that runs from the textile sector to the automotive sector. So what we try is, what we do is to train you mainly in the interior and furniture sectors that are so important for Italian design, but actually our students can specialize themselves in the job work, in the textile, automotive, product, technological product, and so on.
Thank you. Another one, are some visits to companies scheduled during the master?
Actually, we have had one visit to one or two companies. We ask more, I have to say, to the company to come to the master course in order to save a little bit of time, so at least one visit is scheduled, and vice versa. We have different companies coming to our class.
And last one, as for the internship, where do students usually go to do their internship?
As I told you, multidisciplinary class means also different expectation for the internship. So let's say that we make a selection of companies, studios and research center that are related to CMF design or surface design in the interior and furniture sector. But we also enlarge a little bit our opportunity for internship, as we have students that, as I told you, can have a background in transportation design or in textile design, and so we add some more possibilities, thinking about their interest in directing their future job.
Okay, another one. What are the projects that are developed in the master?
We have 3 workshops. So the topics of the workshop is still a training purpose on surface design, furniture design, and sensorial and emotional design, which is more about interior appliance, let's say, interiors focus. While the workshop are still intended as providing educational methods and tools in the design practice, instead project work that are organized in the very last part of the master are a full immersion, let's say, in the design, in the work, in the work world. They are organized in collaboration with different companies that cover the different topics of the project work. So the brief start with some needs expressed from the companies, and they can change every edition compared to the different companies involved in the project work, but also on the needs and that they express for the brief, the different briefs.
Okay, another student is asking, can I propose an internship at Vibram? They work with materials on shoes. I know the team.
Yes, there is the opportunity, and that's important because we have, as I told you, different background, also different aspiration for job opportunity. So yes, one possibility that POLI.design provide is that you can look for yourself for the best internship you believe help you for the future, and if it is current with the master topics, it can be also the one the student suggested.
Thank you. It seems there are no further questions. I would like to thank the faculty of the Specializing Master in Sensorial Surface Design once again to be here, and stay connected to find out more about POLI.design and our services.
Thank you.